It's the mayor. Welcome to Showface. Social call me what you want. Just don't call me woke. You know, rocking with the town favorite Showface tools. It's Big Gotham. You already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Make sure y'all hitting the like. Make sure y'all sharing the video. Academiks crashes out on the one and only Brandon Buckingham. If you don't know who Brandon Buckingham is, he is the guy that did a very nasty video on the late rapper YBC Dul out of Philly. If you don't know who YBC Dul is, he just was someone who was unalived last week in Philly. He was known as someone who was not ever going to be touched. He was pretty much Philly's version of Fulio. If you know about Julio out of Florida, people never thought that anyone would do anything to him. That nothing would ever happen to him. The same goes to YBC Dul. He was pretty much Philly's version of him. And Academiks and this guy, Brandon Buckingham, have been going back and forth ever since. The Brandon Buckingham guy has been called a voyeur, someone who's going into the black communities on some very racist type of timing. And he's defended himself and said Ack cannot go outside, and that Ack is buns. So Ack responds, and Ack goes crazy on Brandon Buckingham. I want y'all to hit the like and share the video. We're going to get into this content. Salute to the chat. Let's get it. Let's go. Come on, it's the mayor.
Guy who did the whole YBC, the YBC Dul thing. He says Academiks is really a fat drunk pussy for running right to his little stream after Dul died to say I'm not for the culture. I'm not into hip hop and I'm voyeuristic. When his woman beating bald ass, I'm not bald. What the fuck? I got mad here. I got more hair than you. Sits on a computer all day and afraid to go in any hood anywhere. Stay inside and keep talking shit from the comfort of your home. We're both civilians and I have 10 times as hard as your bitch ass. Brandon Buckingham, let me address you real clear. I'm going to tell you why you're voyeuristic about all this. Because everything you showcased, you didn't just showcase, you didn't go into Philly with a camera, no jump cuts, and just walk around. You made it the most entertaining coonery that we could possibly see that would jump off the page. Those moments of, yo, my op's right there. Like, that's what you wanted to show. Here's what I wanted to. You see when you say you're for the culture, you the last one. Let me tell you this. I'm the last nigga who interviewed PNB Rock. It fucked me up when he died. I was close with X and he died. Here's the thing. Since you shot a whole motherfucking documentary with him being so tough and you laughed while there's serious ramifications, go do the same at his funeral. If you got all the heart, go do the same at his funeral. Bring the camera, go to his funeral, and crack the same jokes.
Oh, champ. Hold up. I don't think that Brandon Cunningham is going to YBC Dul's funeral. I don't think he's going there. First of all, let's be very clear. Brandon Cunningham has received a plenty of unaliving threats. Yeah, champ. A lot of people wants to unalive your boy Brandon Buckingham for making videos on YBC Dul. Ironically so, he made a video and the video was uploaded a day before the man actually passed. Now, he's not the reason that YBC Dul lost his life at all. I believe YBC Dul is the reason that YBC Dul, was unalived. Because he's on that type of time. We live that lifestyle. This is what comes with it. Okay? You in these streets, guess what? You either going to jail or you're going to get unalived. It's a two-way street game. Period. Doesn't matter who you are. Anybody's touchable. All right, anybody's touchable. Sorry, don't go on the streets if you're not planning to go both ways or one way. Salute to Mr. Monk with the $5 in town taxes. Who says shout out Showface chat and my sassy ass coworker who needs a Kit Kat. Our champ, your coworker might need to hug a shadow or two. Go to 86K second fitness. Salute to you for paying your town taxes, making sure the IRS doesn't kick your doors down. But here's the problem. Yes, the man is definitely a voyeur. I agree with that. I agree that he's definitely entertained by, these street things. Like much like Adam 22, I would call him a East Side version of Adam 22. Even though Adam 22 is from the East Coast, I would call him Adam 22. He's definitely entertained by the gang culture and the street culture of the black people, and I agree that it's very problematic. And I agree that he will never go to this funeral. And if you're not street, you shouldn't be in the streets, period. I don't give a damn who you are. If you're not with the smoke, if you're not with the shits. You should not be in the streets. You shouldn't be there unless you prepared for action. Period. All right, that goes for vlogger, whoever. Don't be a street vlogger if you're not from the streets. That's how I look at it. That goes for Trapper Ross, whoever. If you're not from the state, stay out of it. You're not from the hood, don't go to the hood. It's not a place that's fun. It's not a laughing matter. It's a serious matter. It's a war going on. Period. Wars have been going on for centuries. In order to build the United States and every other country, these countries are named after a person who conquered the land. Understand? So again, even blocks named after people who conquered the land. Period. So if you not from that, there's no reason that you should be over there in the first place. I'm just saying. Hit the like, share the video. Let's continue this crash out.
That's what I'm saying. I only spoke like that because I'm a man who did something. I did the war in Chirac, and I was a lot removed. I learned a lot as a man. And I'm not speaking as if I'm holier than thou, but I do understand the other side. The cameras don't come out at the funeral. You were laughing with the nigga. Oh, word, what? Like you were hyping it all up. You won't be at the funeral hyping it. Will you show me the casket? You won't. All you do is run to another Philly rapper, hoping that OT7 Quality call you, that you could do the same thing. And then the whole city gonna try to kill him. What I'm trying to say is this. If your contributions, and I don't know you too well right now, you're coming off like Andrew Calla, whatever his name is. He asked me to do a thing on the war in Chirac. And I understand how y'all try to do this little white boy, I'm keep gonna call it voyeuristic. I'm gonna keep calling it voyeuristic. Because you know why you get to do that? There's no nigga that's in this damn culture. Me, Joe, Charlemagne, anybody who's black that could go in somebody's hood and do what we see Vice do and what you do. With no threat of our lives being endangered afterwards. I say that because what you do, I will not even conflate or get confused with somebody like rest in peace Zach TV. What I see Zach TV did, and God rest his soul, I would never say that about Zach TV. Zach TV was really living it. I'm not saying
Zach TV is a prime example. And the reason that happened to Zach TV is because Zach TV is from that. Now, they ain't going to do nothing to y'all. See, even though y'all put yourselves in a dangerous predicament, y'all not from that. They're not aiming for you because you're not the ops. Maybe Zach TV was the ops. RIP Zach TV, right? If Zach TV is from that, Zach TV is in the war. And I'm just saying that to make it make sense. You dig what I'm saying? This is the only time I'm going to put respect on Axe name. Anything else, I'm not putting respect on Axe name. But we have to put respect on Axe name for at least keeping it done right here. Okay? Facts over fiction. Y'all not from this. People know y'all not from this. Y'all don't identify as the ops. Zach TV did. That's why Zach TV not here right now. I'm going to make it make sense. Okay? Make sure y'all smashing the like and sharing the video. Share the video, smash the like. But this makes sense. All right? We can't knock Axe sentiments, in regards to Brandon Buckingham, because Brandon Buckingham is exactly what Ack is saying he is. We can't deny those facts. I'm sorry, champ. We just not, because you don't belong in it. You said you were a civilian, good. Then do civilian things. Civilians don't go to the streets. Civilians don't go to the hood looking for content, because that's not a place you should be. Okay? Hit the like, share the video. Let's continue.
I lived it with these niggas. Zach TV was really living it. He wasn't just like, well, I'm passing through. Zach TV was really out there. I see DJU in them. They're doing it. I see even 16 shot him. They're not showing up with and putting out a trumped up version of what real street beef is. I'm telling you this not because I want to beef with you, nigga, because you ain't nobody. Boy, you was cold as ice. The last time I seen you, you was flexing on camera talking about Sneeko, nigga. You was cold as ice, living in a one-bedroom apartment. I looked on your channel today. You get millions of views. All your videos say you chilling with Crips, you chilling with this. Boy, my content, I'm glad I grew up past that. Because every time I used to do news videos and I had to report that a nigga died, it didn't feel too good with me. It didn't feel too good with me. And that's the growth I had to do as a reporter and as a man. So like even with this Philly shit now, YBC Dul wanted to do an interview with me. And I said, what are we talking about? I said, we talking about, the Meek stuff, maybe people not giving you the chances, whatever. He wanted to diss his ops. I said, whoa, what's going on? Say, yo, I'm the biggest killer in Philly. I said, nah, I'm good. So all I'm trying to tell you, sir, you made an entertaining video. I want to see a video. Let me go back to your channel. I want to see a video like this at the funeral. I want to see.
Yeah. Yeah, go to the funeral, shit. Go to the funeral with a video. Listen, and don't get it twisted. I don't want people thinking like just because he's not black or whatever that he's untouchable. No. There's all types of people in the street, gang. You got mobsters that do business with Crips and Bloods and all. Like, you got all types of stuff. I didn't see that happen. Dig? Salute to Dadi with the full $20 in British pounds, who says, thank you for your hard work. European supporters from France who love your content, not acts. Salute to you. Make sure y'all hit the like, share the video. And it's a good thing the IRS doesn't kick your door down. Paying your town taxes, salute. But yeah, the fact of the matter is, even if you're a civilian, what are you doing in the street? Styles P said it best. Stay up out the street if you ain't involved. I've never seen a 38 that ain't involved. Styles P said that. What are you doing there? Why do you think it's cool to hang out with these gang members? You don't hang out with nobody you're not a part of. And if you're not ready to get down with them when things get crazy, then there's no reason for you to be out there. Outside is war. If you're not ready for war, I advise you to stay out of it. I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't. I'm too old anyway. Who wants to be out there with who wants to go to jail or get smoked? You got two options. You know what's on the menu? Getting smoked or going to jail. You got two options. So you can either be very far away from women, or you can just be vanish and disappear like Houdini. You got two options. Smash the like, share the video. Let's continue.
I want to see this type of shit at the funeral. The same shit
Dozens
you did here.
Of young men are being ruthless.
You see this? Will you put up a video of how they killed him? Because that's how you're getting these views, nigga. There's nothing wrong with you doing content. There's nothing wrong with you doing content. I'm giving you advice because I existed in a portion of this hip-hop shit and watched it. I give advice to everybody. I give advice to Trap Lord Ross. I tell Trap Lord Ross, he's really delicate though. Like, you watch a 3-hour, 4-hour Trap Lord Ross video, he ain't gonna just be like, oh yeah, this guy was a serial killer and this is great. He tells you, yo, there's a lot of families that are grieving. This is not good, but this is the reality. But even then I tell Trap Lord Ross, I said, hey, you should look into, there's a lot of other stories that don't consist of killers. Like, there's stories of executives and stories of people who have really, like, yo, the story of Lil Bibby is an amazing story. If y'all
Hold on. We got Town Taxes. We got G with the $4.99 in Town Taxes, who says this nigga Act was doing streams with the Bull Top 5 from Toronto about his ops. Our champ. Salute to you, paying your town taxes, making sure the IRS doesn't kick your doors down. But G, you got to realize top 5. See, I know people in Toronto. Top 5 is not anyone insane. You feel what I'm saying? Like, top 5 is not a crazy person in Toronto. I want you to understand that. You dig? I want you to understand that. Don't let top 5 fool you. Top 5 ain't crazy. I know people in Toronto. Salute to you though. Kiki Williams, salute with the $9.99 in town taxes, who says, coming through to pay me taxes so my door stay up because I hear Act Loud ass outside my door. Mayor, salute for your hard work in these YouTube streets. Salute to you. Smash the like, share the video. Making sure the IRS doesn't kick your doors down. All right? Make sure you hit the like, share the video. Let's continue.
I really want to get into it. Like, Lil Bibby, a nigga who literally was one of them niggas, Chirac Savage. Bro, he's one of the biggest businessmen right now. That nigga signed Juice WRLD. That nigga is the guy. It would be interesting to see if, like, some of the documentarians, and this is what I'm saying to you, Brandon Buckingham.
Exactly. Why do you want to talk about Little Bibby? Little Bibby used to be a Chirac savage, but he turned his life around. All right, he's a businessman now. He's a music. He's a label owner now. He signed Juice World. All right, even though Juice World is gone, he signed Juice World. He became a businessman. He left the street stuff behind. Why don't we talk about those people? Why do we ever talk about people who are constantly doing crime, who literally have no future because they're either gonna get locked up for the rest of their lives, like Rondo number 9, or gonna get sent up? Feel me? So again, we can't focus on the successes, the people who left the hood and became great. Look at Chief Keef. Chief Keef left Chicago and life is better. Feel me? He got out the hood, left the gang stuff behind, and he became a successful entrepreneur. I don't see these issues. I don't see the problem, man. You dig? Uncle S is because Little Bibby is positive. That's true. And negativity sells, but again, Little Bibby used to be a negative person. However, his success story is something that, can be inspiring to someone else, is what I'm saying. You dig? Make sure y'all smashing like and sharing the video. Let's continue.
The new young, you see, I don't hate on young niggas covering hip hop, but Brandon Buckingham, like, me and you in hip hop can't even talk. Nigga, I'm numero uno, nigga. You're just a bum. You can't even talk to me. Period. But I try to give advice for the people who, and by the way, it's not because you're white. That's another thing too. It's not because you're white. No. We're in an era where the content we all put out, we're the new mainstream. So, even when, say, Adam does something wrong, I can't, what do you think, I'm going to put Adam's, bend Adam over pause and spank him? No, like, I try to give him some advice, like, yeah, I might not agree with that. You think I'm like, when I'm texting Adam, like, yo, fuck you, Adam? Nah, I'd be like, Adam, I agree with that, but it's all good. Like, we're all learning. Like, I'm not perfect neither, but I try to just give advice. What I'm saying is this, Brandon Buckingham, Philadelphia is a war zone. I'm not blaming his death on you neither. Definitely not. Of course not. You didn't. Of course not. I would never. They did that to me with Chicago. I'm trying to give you grace. What I'm trying to tell you is that when I watched your content, you did 30 minutes about this whole beef, and you showed us everybody who got shot, all the gunshot wounds, and you had this look on your face the whole time. Like a gopher. Like, I get it. But what I want to implore you to do, add some humanity to it. Just add some humanity to it. That's one thing you'll realize. I don't know if hip-hop paid your bills. I don't know if hip-hop took you out of a certain situation. I don't know if hip-hop did. Hip-hop did all that for me and for everybody around me. So
yeah, we got Bill Walton / Luke Walton all in one, right? We got this Luke Walton, Bill Walton geek from wherever the hell he's from. I don't know where this guy is from. All right, you look like Dirk Nowitzki with a little Hitler seasoning on it. You heard? If Dirk Nowitzki had just a tad bit of Hitler seasoning on him, it would be you. All right. You give me Adam 22 vibes. Like, you are enthused. You are entertained by the types of activity that go on in the black community, the type of gang activity. All right. Street activity that goes on in the black community. You give those type vibes. All right. You got a little headband on. You try to be the cool little, little That 70s Show lookalike, whatever the case may be, gang. You look like a NBA player from the 70s, gang. Look, you give off, the cool little hipster white guy. Cool, whatever. But at the end of the day, you are looking at this as entertainment. You're looking at people getting smoked as entertainment. You're looking at that lifestyle as entertainment when it's not entertainment. People are literally losing their lives behind the streets. It's not a game. It's a real thing. All right? When these things happen, this is a real thing. People are really putting their lives at risk because they believe, what they believe. They want to be steppers. They take being a stepper serious. They take the streets very serious. You dig? That's real. That's what's real to them. They think that's real. They think that's what makes them. But again, you find an entertainer. You can't go to the. Don't even waste your time going to the funeral because it's not going to look good for you. Like even in these videos, you might have not got packed out. But goddamn it, if you went to one of these, if you went to one of the, if you go to the funeral, it's gonna be a bad look. Cause guess what? That man's family, YBC Dul's family is at the funeral. These are different people. These ain't the same people you was talking to. His family gonna be at the funeral. His loved ones gonna be at the funeral. Okay, so it's in your best interest not to even go there. Don't waste your time, cause it's gonna be a pack out session for you, champ. I'm just saying. Salute to the homie Monkey King goes for the $2 in town taxes, making sure the IRS doesn't kick his stores down. Salute to him. Let's continue.
These days, when I cover shit, even if some of this shit is really negative, you have to add some humanity to it. Not everything is jump cuts. I just want to say that to you. Not everything is jump cuts of ignorance. And you could hate me all you want, but the next time you go into one of these cities and grab OT7 Kwani, this is what you should do, my nigga. How about you go sit with his family for a second and not talk about crime and murder and just see who he is. Just see who he is. See how this murder rate is really affecting the people in the community. Just see how that is. Just balance it out. This is my personal opinion. You can say, fuck you, nigga, didn't you do Warren? Again, as I said, that's something I've learned. I've always said I did the Warren Chirac wrong. Because, you know, I started off trying to almost make it seem like on a satirical level, trying to make it seem ridiculous that these guys were doing it. But from the public's view, they didn't look at it and say, oh, this is bad. It looked just like glorification. Nigga, the first nickname I gave a nigga wasn't for him to be praised. It was for people to be like, yo, that's a problem. Instead, everybody loved it. So I understand, and I'm not mad at the content you niggas are doing. But I definitely want to say to you, you're being voyeuristic when you go through a city, you showcase all the violence, you have people, bro, y'all, listen, look at this video. You start out, right? You start out here, and by the time you're done, nigga, it's nighttime.
In 1969,
it's nighttime. Nigga, you hung with him for a whole day.
right now.
You hung with him for a whole day, and not one thing that lacked, one thing that contained some humanity of who he was, compassion, something that human. You know why everybody today is saying they don't give a fuck that this guy lost his life? Because this video is the video this video and the Adam video that characterizes his whole existence. Oh, this is the hard.
That will be like if he went to go see Fulio out there in Jacksonville or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? That would be like if you went out there in South Florida, went to see Fulio and only showcased all of the savagery that Fulio did. Now, look, I'm not saying that, hey, you know, these guys are angels and they can't do no wrong. They clearly did a lot of wrong to people. Clearly, they're clear savages, but you don't showcase nothing except the savage side. You don't show the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be a savage, be this Uda or whatever you want to be, and you know, still be another person, you know, outside of that. You feel what I'm saying? But when it comes to the streets, you're just a whole savage. You dig? Obviously, people are going to feel some type of way about that. It's just very ironic that you decided to upload that video the day before he got touched. I strongly believe that the video was the reason he got touched. That's my personal opinion. I think the video triggered something in his ops to go do what they did because of the bragging rights. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, he's doing a lot of bragging about smoking my peoples. We need to run down. This is crazy. That could be inspiration for somebody else to try to unalive the man. Dig what I'm saying? But again, this is not a good look, you know, and I've been saying this ain't a good look. Like, again, all y'all people that ain't from that need to stay out of it. Why are you there for? Why are you going to the hood? Wildin'. Now, does this make Ack an angel? No, but at least Ack is admitting that he was wrong for some of his old doings, though. I could give him that. At least the man saying, "Listen, I learned my lesson from what I did. This is out of pocket." That's cool. I can respect that from Ack. Even though Ack is doing whatever he's doing, I could respect him as a grown person for saying, "Hey, champ, what I did in the past was wrong." I can respect that. Feel me? So he ain't saying nothing wrong at all. He's keeping it a G. You dig? Make sure y'all smashing the like and sharing the video. It's the mayor. Look.
Heartless thinking that was digging up a grave. Oh, who cares? That's the only thing I'm saying. If you care about the people and you care about the culture, you're clearly profiting from it. There's nothing wrong with that. But just give a little bit of an ounce of the other side. A little bit of an ounce. Okay? Normalize something. Humanize people. That's it. And you can get mad at me all you want because, nigga, I don't need you. You one of them niggas who, again, you won't be mentioned in hip-hop in 4 or 5 years. When you find your next grift, when it's get back cool to covering the downfall of Mr. Beast, you be there. I could click on your page, nigga. This is what when I say voyeuristic, nigga, I guarantee when I start scrolling down, or like your videos just look more stupid and stupid. Your video, look at the title, harassing rich people at Harvard. You realize inside the weirdest hoods in Milwaukee, I took a gangster, like come on, bro. You even talk about dudes, you talk about these guys in these communities that you're making videos of like a white boy who's voyeuristic. No white dude who kicks it with niggas says, "I took her gangster too." Nobody says that.
You fetishizing the experience, bro. It's weird. You acting like Adam 22. You fetishizing an experience with black people. That's racist. That's racism, bro. You fetishizing, champ, the black folks. Look what I did, champ. I went to their hood, champ. Did I make it? And you adding a shock value to it. That's racism. So I understand what Ack is saying. He's not wrong. Usually I say Ack is wrong all the time, but he's not wrong here. I gotta put respect on Ack's name, champ. Sorry, gang. You gotta keep it a G. And being a content creator, you understand where he's coming from. And this is not an easy task, by the way. It's just different when you watching the content versus you doing the content. This is not an easy task. I've been doing this for years too. Feel me? But he's right. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000. Ack is 100% correct on what he's saying. You dig? Oh, you gotta take 5. Hold on, gang. Don't ever disrespect me, champ. You gotta take 24/7. You go to 86K second fitness. Let me get you right. Don't ever disrespect me, gang. You wildin'. Matter of fact, hold up. I didn't put you. I didn't put you on timeout like I wanted to. Hold on. Let me put you on timeout. 24. You get the nice 86K second. All right. Don't ever tell me. Don't ever disrespect the mayor. You disrespect me. You got it to 86K second fitness. You just earned yourself a free trial. Salute to you. All right. Listen, I'm gonna say what I want to say on my platform. Just because I say the man is right, you think it's glazing? Hey, I just gave you a new membership. Salute to looking for Sasuke. We just gave bro a new membership. He was wilding, champ. He went out his element. We had to get him together. He had to go make a shadow sandwich with another person that's hugging his shadow over there. He needed assistance to hug his shadow. You heard? Salute to the chat, man. Smash the like, share the video. Don't disrespect the mayor because I said Ack is right. The mayor's a realist. I'm not here to impress you, champ. Let's continue.
Like, nobody says that. Nobody says that except a voyeuristic white boy. Oh, I took her gangster. I took this gangster I took him to my little sister's sweet 16. Like, what are you talking about? So when I say that to you, just remember where you came from. Okay? Look at these fucking videos. You went from videos of crying about Sneeko, the dark side of Sneeko. Bro, you have a video saying eating bugs with thigh escorts. You're a grifter. You would do anything. The thing is with the hip hop community and always with you see, no matter what they say about Adam, and I was gonna get on Adam's ass too. Adam noticed. When Adam was kind of telling me that he was about to pivot from hip hop into some alt right shit, I'm like, nah, nigga, no, you ain't. Hip hop brought you here. No, you ain't. Fuck is you doing? That platform there is because black men and the culture of hip hop built that shit. Don't tell me you down to talk to the Richard Spencers and the weird motherfuckers. So when you come from talking about Thai escorts and talking about I'm in Thailand and whatever it is and all these goofy ass titles, to all of a sudden now you can't stop hanging out with all the niggas who want to.
Hold on, wait. Salute to Lucky in the chat. He said, why he have the same energy for Adam? Listen, gang, he did. So I want y'all to go look at the video he did when listen, Academiks made Adam look like a real tree. Let me say that for safety purposes. He checked Adam crazy, by the way. He made Adam look crazy. I want y'all to look at the interview he did with Adam and Trap LaRosse. He made Adam look like he violated Adam, Sham. I'm gonna keep it a G with you. I don't know if y'all seen that, but y'all need to go look at that. Adam, the interview with Academiks, Trap LaRosse, and Adam. Please look it up. After you finish watching the May, though, not right now. When you finish watching me, though, I want you to look at that. Act got on Adam's ass. All right? I just want to keep it 1,000 with you. No, Academiks definitely checked Adam badly. He humiliated Adam. You dig? I just want to keep it a G with you. All right? Academiks is in a way better position than Adam will ever be. So Adam had to go on Act platform and get violated. I just want to be 1,000 with you, gang. Please check it out. He definitely got at Adam. I'm sorry. He did. No, he did. He went on. I actually reviewed the play a minute ago, probably 5 months ago, 6 months ago, something like that. Act checked Adam's temperature. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You dig? But I do respect this take. I do respect this take a lot because aside from the glazing that he's been doing, this is cool. This is great. This is good that you're putting this on Front Street because clearly it's a problem. It's a huge issue. You dig? Make sure y'all hit the like, share the video. Let's continue.
Kill each other. Yes, you seem voyeuristic. Voyeuristic. It's like me going to the jungles to watch the fucking wild animals and then going back home. It's different if I'm in the zoo every day with them niggas. Or at least I'm a caretaker of them like a fucking zookeeper. I think it's pretty easy to say. Nigga, you're in the videos throwing up gang signs. If that's not voyeuristic, what am I? You're in the videos throwing up gang signs. You're not a Crip. You're not a Crip. You're making a mockery of what they are. Why are you throwing up a gang sign? Why are you putting up a thumbs down? We don't see this behavior. I've seen you before.
Let's see. Come on, can we see how nasty work this is? Why is bro throwing up the C, bro? Why is he throwing up the C? Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. People gotta let their emotions go. Sometimes people gotta listen. Not the biggest fan of Livingston either. Let's not get it twisted. But I'm agreeing wholeheartedly because he's not lying. You dig? That's it. I'm agreeing wholeheartedly because he's not lying. This person should not be throwing up the C at all. He's not Crip. You don't get to throw up the C. You're not a part of the set. Why are you throwing the C up, gang? You not gang. Feel me? Come on, gang. This is nasty work. Now I do blame the gang. I do blame whatever hood he's in for allowing him to do that. But why are you throwing up the C? You're not that. It's like you're making a mockery of something that's serious. People is literally getting unalive behind the flag, behind the gang, behind the block. People are losing their lives behind us. This is not a joke. This is serious. You might think this is entertaining, but people is living and dying by that. Feel what I'm saying? So again, you can't do this. You can't go around thinking it's cool, like, yeah, I'm gonna just throw up the C because, like, no, it's not a good look. Can we blame the hood? Can we blame the people here around for allowing that? Yes, we can blame them. Like, nigga, why you got an outsider coming in here wilding? Y'all should see him as an agent. If you know your politics, bro ain't supposed to do this nowhere. No matter what set you banging and what the politics is looking like, you can have this person who can be seen as a police doing this. Dig what I'm saying? That's not a good look. Facts over fiction. You dig? Uncle Dutch says, yep, everybody in the video who allowed it, he's a DP. Well, the OGs ain't OGing like they used to. And guess what? DPs is very selective. Know that too. We living in a different time. DPs is selective. Niggas been doing all type of violations everywhere. DPs is very selective these days, depending on where you at. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like and share the video. Let's continue.
Because you used to be on Sneako's dick. I seen you before, my nigga. You were just an obsessed little white boy. You weren't into hip-hop like that. So what I'm saying is when you come into hip-hop and a nigga like me give you some constructive criticism, boy, shut your fucking ass up, nigga, and listen. You and Andrew Callahan or whatever y'all name is. And this is coming from the nigga who took every arrow for all you fuck niggas. For every nigga right now that be doing videos on beefing and whatever, I took them arrows. I went on Clubhouse multiple times defending what. This is why niggas like which by the way, I think he does it right. Like Trap Lord Ross, it's an easier path for what he does. Nigga, I took them arrows. Because covering hip-hop in a certain way, when people come from those communities, they have questions. And I could have just said, oh yeah, you niggas is pussies. That's what you're saying to me. But I look to understand them. All right, let me see what y'all are saying. Let me see how I could make it something that, And it went to the point I said, bro, I definitely made a mistake with the war in Chirac. I didn't cover it right. Somebody said, nah, Ak, you can't speak on it just because you stopped. That's the exact reason why I could speak on it. That's the exact reason I could speak on it. Because when I did the war in Chirac, people said, Ak, we believe that your coverage was responsible for people dying. I'm still not here saying Brandon Buckingham. I don't care, Trap Lord Russ. I don't think none of these guys are responsible for people dying. But if you only listen.
That's why I disagree. Because bro dropped this video the day before he passed. And I strongly believe that his ops was triggered by the video. I strongly believe whoever was bro's ops was triggered by the video. I also put that type of activity, I put the blame on him as well, because bro, you ain't have no business going back to the hood when you know you got real deal smoke out there, and you was letting niggas know you was untouchable and that nobody was going to do nothing. So you gaslighting the ops to do something. At the end of the day, everyone's touchable. Everybody's touchable. Nobody's untouchable. Everybody's touchable. Everybody's touchable. There's no such thing as Mr. Untouchable. Every Mr. Untouchable done got touched already this year. Fulio and YBC Dul. There's no such thing as an untouchable. Everybody can get touched. That's just a fact. I can't really say what I want to say up here. But I'm gonna keep it. I gotta keep it YouTube friendly. All right. Salute to YouTube, amazing platform. We're gonna keep it YouTube friendly. Any and everyone is touchable. You not perfect. You can get it just like the next man can get it. You dig? Nobody's the baddest. Nobody's the greatest. Even the greats get touched. You dig? Facts over fiction. You got all these legends of people who was around who was crazy, but then again they had that end story, champ, and somebody finished it. Even the original 50 Cent was known as one of the baddest people on the street. But guess what? A certain someone wasn't going for the original 50 cents nonsense, and the original 50 cent got sent up. Just using that as an example. All right. So again, you can't say they're not responsible, because yes, they might play a role in being the reason that this individual's ops might want to run down, even though they're gonna run down regardless. But this is just triggering to this person's enemies who do want to catch him lacking. You dig? Y'all make sure y'all hit the like, share the video. Let's continue.
With just trying to get your way out of it and be like, nigga, warrant shot racket, buddy, fuck out of here. You're going to miss the point. And the overall point that everybody from Chicago, and I agree, they made to me was, Ak, you did cover Chicago, and the tone seemingly was like it wasn't someone that was even culturally involved. It felt like you were someone just almost shining the light to poke a fun without having any constructive side of it. And there are people, you know, I'm pretty sure YBC Dul's family were happy when the video came out, and I'm pretty sure the dad is probably thinking today, like, I wonder if that played a part. I don't think it played a part. I would never say this guy was responsible for murder. I think that's so crazy. So my criticism to him is that, brother, we're all making content. You should keep making content. And if this is the content, I think you're a grifter. Just because I really don't think that you would cover hip hop if it's not profitable. I think anybody's a grifter who comes in hip hop. Put it like this: I have 15 years of me covering hip hop. When you little weirdos went to the left and started doing this other shit, yo, let's start debating about Jews. I didn't jump over there with you niggas. I left you bitch ass niggas over there. When you bitch ass niggas wanted to go do some other shit, I didn't go over there with y'all. 15 years, ups and downs, I'm here. That's one of the problems. You're voyeuristic, because voyeuristic means you're just there to kind of see it, and you go back to wherever your original culture is. Fine. If you want to say this is your last grift and you're going to stay in hip hop, cool. But here's my only advice to you. And again, man, you a little nigga in the game. I don't even know. Boy, don't ever mention me again like that. Here's my only advice. Because I'm an OG to y'all niggas, I can't beef with y'all. I'm OG to y'all. My only advice to you, my brother, is that as you continue to do your content, when your content surrounds gangs, murder, and violence, get a little understanding to it and make sure the content at least, showcases a little bit more. I can't tell you how much, but what I'm saying is that when I watch this YBC Dul thing, it's impossible for anybody to watch this and have an ounce of sympathy for this man that he died.
Yeah, I mean, it's similar to Fulio, bro. I said it again. And Fulio was wilding. Again, when you have these types of individuals out here posing as if they are untouchable, somebody is going to correct that and let you and remind you that they are very touchable. And that's just a fact. You dig? Facts over fiction. All right? It don't matter. I get it. You might have known them, you might have known their family and all that, but gang, these people have definitely made it very clear what they was on. They have definitely tried people and let people know, hey, I'm going to violate, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and you're not going to do anything about it. So you're begging them to do something about it. You dig? That's just what it is. To me, this isn't any more different than the Fulio situation, because this person was putting out very much similar energy, and ultimately it led to his downfall. Now, this individual also didn't live in Philly at the time, but came back to Philly for some strange reason, which he shouldn't have done. He probably would still be with us today if he didn't go back. I don't know why he even went back. He should have chose the Chief Keef route, stayed in Los Angeles, and just kept living his life. You dig? Now, whether or not Ak apologized for his war in Chirac stuff, he's still right about what he said. What he said is wrong, per se. You dig? He said the right things, fact over fiction. Now he did set the tone for this type of content. Academics is someone who set the tone for this type of content. This content was around 10, 12, even maybe even 13 years ago. And Academics set this tone, and now we have this. You know what I'm saying? So again, accountability. He did take accountability. I give him that.
Impossible. You only showcase the utmost, most ignorant side from this young man and the community he came from and the situations he was from. It's impossible for anybody to feel an ounce of. And what I'm saying is that you're gonna make. Well, I don't know if you monetize the video, but still, your channel's going up. You should at least want to. You should at least want to balance it out. That's my advice. You don't have to take it. And if you don't take it, I've seen a bunch of you come and go. Because you know what happens? This happens for a while, and then all of a sudden, the whole culture stops fucking with you. Because they realize you're just not like them. So again, like a nigga like you, I don't got to argue with you. Boy, I've been doing shit for 15 years. Let's see you do this shit for 10. I'll see if you're a voyeuristic person or not. Okay, I'll move on. Yeah, I don't know why that bum ass nigga chose to mention me. Okay.
Anyway, so basically, Act just pretty much sunned the Brennan Buckingham guy, right? He sunned him. He said, "Hey, champ, yeah, you might want to chill." So the Brennan Buckingham guy seems to be a clout chaser. He seems to be a clout chaser. He seems to be doing anything. I mean, but when it comes to him doing content about street people, it seems like it's racist as hell. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, it seems incredibly racist based on how he's portraying these people, based on how he's trying to make it like they're this savage who is only a savage and they're not a regular human being. So it comes off crazy, right? He better not go to the funeral. It's in his best interest not to. If you do, I want you to understand this will be a major pack out session for you. So if you're smart, you wouldn't show up to that funeral. His loved ones don't want to see you there. A lot of people from Philly don't want to see you there. It's just a fact. Okay. People feel some type of way about the video, the type of energy that you brought to the video. They feel it was done in poor taste. So it's in your best interest not to come to the funeral. Don't come to the funeral, bro, because again, you will indeed be welcome to a pack out session. Please understand, okay? You have no business out there. You shouldn't be out there. This is not a game. This is not fun. People are being unalived as we speak in those streets. I don't even know why anyone would want to make content out there for the most part. You dig? Academiks was a major part of the Chicago drill movement based on his reporting on the news that took place out there in Chicago, especially with little JoJo being unalived out there and etc. Things like that. You dig? But yeah, it's just crazy that he would even, do all this and then try to act like he's not doing what he's doing, because you are doing what you're doing. You dig? It's beyond doing what you're doing. Does Act deserve a pack out? Yes, agreed. He does. He does deserve a pack out himself. I agree. However, he's not wrong. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying Act don't deserve a pack out. He do. But facts over fiction. Period. Facts over fiction. You dig? Act definitely set the tone for this type of content to even happen in the first place. Okay, he did something on YouTube that wasn't done, and he covered a lot of gang activity, and that thing, eventually turned into other things and other types of content, the Trap LaRoses of the world and etc. You feel me? So again, look, the mayor says this, the mayor says, "Hey champ, you definitely set the tone, and you're definitely right with what you're saying, but you might owe some people an apology." That's what I will say. You might owe some people an apology if you didn't give one already. Your boy Brandon Buckingham better not ever show up to YBC Dul's funeral And I don't think he should do any type of interview with the '07 Kwani dude, because the '07 Kwani dude, it looks like a pack out there in Philly. All right, Philly's not jacking him. He seems to be a clown. The guy's from Chicago, is not even from Philly. So again, looks kind of crazy. And that guy is probably next on the list, allegedly. That's what I'm going to say. All right. But do the mayor a favor. Make sure y'all smashing the like button and sharing the video. Hit that like. Share the video. Let the mayor know what you think in the comments. Join the Discord. The Discord link is in the chat. It gets pretty lit in there. Hit the like. Share the video. Join the Discord. But gang, it's the mayor. The one and only New York Mayor F. Eric Adams. Are you rocking with the town favorite Showface News? It's Big Gotham. And you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Hit the like, share the video. I'm up out of here, gang. We got more content on the way. Stay tuned for more. I'm going. Subscribe now. Let's get it. Time on social media, you can't get the numbers you want. Your traction is terrible, but you need to get that boost to get to where you want to be and go viral. You came to the right place, gang. You gotta holler at Drea the Virgo on Instagram, because she's helping endless YouTubers get to where they want to be, get to the mountaintop right now. I'm talking about more views, more traction, more likes, more comments, cross-platforming, you name it. I mean TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, more followers, more subscribers, more money. All right, listen, you gotta go and follow Drea the Virgo right now. Hit her in the DMs, because guess what? She's loaded, all right? She's helping everybody. I mean everybody, champs. She's even helping the mayor. Yes, the mayor's getting help from Drea the Virgo. You need to holler at her right now so you can get your numbers up, right, and get to this money, get to this bag, quit your job, stop working a 9 to 5 and be a successful entrepreneur. Holler at Drea the Virgo right now. That new LAX Gotham podcast starring LA's own Gangland Neem, one of the best up-and-comers in Los Angeles on the streaming platform, and New York City's own, the real New York Mayor, Showface News. It's epic. It's crazy. Make sure you tap in every Sunday. Every single Sunday, you'll see Gangland Neem live with the one and only Showface News going crazy. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. It's the mayor. Stop playing.